You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
That was a good scrimmage for us. What we did is played it as a game. So we ran the clock, had the 40-second clock going, played 3 full quarters. So we got enough reps in, and I liked what I saw. You know, I thought we came out and had a lot of energy. We played fast. We certainly improved from last week's scrimmage on both sides of the ball, and I think our players, had a good week of practice. And sometimes, to me, the practice part of it is as important as today. You know, how we do in practice, and how we improve on our technique, and how we improve on our package as a defense and offense, and guys doing things right and playing with great effort. That's really what we're trying to concentrate on, and all 11 guys on the field doing it together. You know, that's what we worked hard on all week. But I liked what I saw today. We had some good performances on both sides of the ball. You know, defensively, I think our defensive line had a really good week of practice. You know, Drew Bailey's doing a great job of leading that group and rushing the passer. Still working hard on understanding the difference between pass and run, and using our hands and doing things right in the run game, not just penetrating. But I think we made good steps there. I thought our O-line had a good week and improved, and I think we're getting closer to know where to play guys at and what positions we're going to be, but it obviously can still change. I liked what we got out of our tight ends. We really, went in today saying that we wanted to get them more involved and more touches, and both Charles and Mickey had a good day, and they're helping us, run the ball. They're helping us catch and run, and they're helping us in protection. So that's huge. And then Seth Dawkins continues to play really well. He's getting to a position where we rely on him on situations. We rely on him in matchups, and he generally comes through, makes the play, run after the catch. That's something that's really stood out the last 2 scrimmages, is how he runs after the catch. So that was really good to see. With that, I'll just open up for questions.
Bob, you said last week that this 3rd week of spring is so crucial and you think the most important. Why is that? And you said that it was a good week for you guys?
Yeah, the reason I think it is because the first 2 weeks you're going through installation. So every day you're putting something new in. And then we come back this 3rd week, and now we focus on, on what we think we can do, what we want to do, and we should see strides in the execution. And I thought we saw that in the week. I think we had less errors, less assignment errors, and guys playing the assignments with technique. And that's really the most important thing, because anyone can draw the same plays up on the board, but it's how they utilize their technique within the play and how they execute within the play that really makes it important.
This next week, what needs to happen between now and the spring game?
I mean, we're going to go back to work. We have a good week coming up. On Monday, we'll go helmets only. And Tuesday and Wednesday will be good, hard work days. Thursday, we'll get in the meeting room and learn from the week of practice. And then when we come Friday, we'll do a walkthrough like we would on a normal Friday. So we want to learn a lot from that, like it's a game week. And then approach Saturday like it's a game. How we go through pregame meal, how we go through warm-ups, how we do everything. So you try to really take advantage of it and learn from it, and see how guys do. One thing that's good for us is we got a lot of guys on our team that know how to prepare and get ready for games and win games. So they need to help the new guys and the young guys.
Now 3 weeks in, what have you seen from Coach Thurman?
He's done a great job. I think he's a really good teacher and a great motivator. I saw a lot of improvement with our defense this week. I thought they really did a good job.
Coming in the spring, you said there were some things you wanted to work on with Lamar, working under center, going through his progressions. How do you see him progressing?
Yeah, I thought he had a really good week too. And that really was the emphasis is seeing the safeties, understanding the coverage, and going through your progression 1, 2, 3, and understanding what's going on. I thought he had his best week in really focusing and trying to understand the protections and what the defense is doing. I think he felt good about it on how he could handle the protections and change the protection at the line, and that's something that will really help us. We're still working on him throwing the ball away. He's still he still, you know, thinks he can run and make every single play, so we're still working on that. And it's hard too when they're not tackling him to, you know, to really know if he would have threw it away or ran for a touchdown. You know, because there was a couple times today he took off and ran real well. So we're still trying to progress on that. But his footwork and his sets are doing real well.
How's
So it was
Puma
allowed to
doing?
run it.
Puma had a good day today. You know, he struggled a couple days during the week. We put more on him. And I thought he really came out today and showed improvement and showed he can make the throws we need to make. You know, I think he had his best day of completion percentage, threw for some really nice touchdowns. Lamar didn't get as many touchdowns as he used to get passing. It seemed like we got tackled inside the 10 all day long, which is good for the offense because they had to find other ways to score. So,
What about running backs?
you know, I thought the running backs did a good job. Trey Smith had a good day. Reggie played running back today and really did a good job. And, you know, they took the majority of the work. So.
What's Jeremy Smith's status? Didn't see him out at the open practices.
Yeah, we got a few guys that are out, but like we say, we don't talk about the guys that are hurt. We want to talk about the guys that are out there and perform and do a good job on the field.
How's that competition at center coming along?
It's come along well. You know, I think they've all made improvements. We got a couple of them that are playing both center and guard in Robbie and Haycraft. And Scheller's playing strictly center, but I think it's a great competition. You know, I think Robbie's given us a little more punch in the run game. He's quicker and a little more powerful. He needs to really understand protections more and defensive movement. You know, he gets a little overextended and he needs to be a little more patient and understand what the defensive front is doing. But that's all a learning thing, and today's reps will really help him. So he was in there with the first group today at the beginning, but all three of them played with the first group.
It's still pretty even and nobody's really separating themselves yet?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to continue to give them all the opportunity. So we're not ready to make any decisions yet or not.
Given what Sturgill's been through, how remarkable is it to see him out there running around and
I mean, it just puts a smile on my face, you know, because it was such a hard night when, you know, when I got the phone call and talked to his mom and, you know, a complete shock, kid just walking down the street. And then all of a sudden, you know, we didn't know if he'd ever have the opportunity to play again. I think the doctors are remarkable, what they've done, and his attitude and his work ethic has given him the opportunity. And he's tough, you know, he's tough. I know he gets in pain like after Wednesday's practice and doesn't practice a lot on Friday, but then he goes out on Saturday and scrimmages. So it's kind of amazing what he's doing, really.
how good can he be?
He's really good. Yeah, he's a good football player. He's really fast, and you know, one thing about corners, like, they're all going to get beat at some point. This dude can catch up in a hurry because he's really fast. All right, thank you.